Hello, I'm going to do the Virgo weekly energy for May 14th to the 20th. And this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with you. We're going to pull some Lenormand, and then we're going to pull some tarot, and close out with an oracle. We have the lilies, we have the magnifying glass, we have the rider, and we have the staircase. Let's see. All right. I feel like somebody's asked you a question and it's something that you have to take a closer look at before you make the choice. But when you make your choice, you're going to feel confident in your choice. Or that there's a decision that you have to make about something, but you need to take some time before you can make that choice, because you have to look a little bit closer into it before you reach out and you give your answer. I don't feel like there is a wrong answer. I don't feel like there is a right or a wrong, but it may be at one of those points in your life where this is a big decision that your life will either head in this direction or that direction. I don't feel that it's a negative thing. I feel like you're trying to decide between two things and which way do you want to go. We have the Death card, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Empress. It's something that you've been thinking about. It's something that you've been worrying about. It's been on your mind. I feel like it's like a new direction that you want to go in your life. It's big choices. It's big chances that you want to take. It's big changes, because the Death card is transformation and transition. So I feel that's what I was feeling is like this is a big decision that you're making about something that you want to do that's going to affect your life. But I don't feel like it's a bad thing. It's not bad choices. It's like maybe do I stay at my job or do I leave my job and pursue something else? You know, do I stay in this current living situation or do I go ahead and move on? And, you know, do we move someplace else? Do I move to a different area? I feel like it's those sort of things. Not that it would be bad if you stayed where you were, or be bad if you stayed at this job or whatever. It wouldn't be bad if you stayed in this current situation, but it's some big changes that are coming up that you've been thinking about for a while and you've been worrying about. And then we have the Strength card, Ace of Wands, and Page of Swords. This is definitely something that you have delayed. This is something that you have held back on. This is something that you've been thinking about for a while. And I feel like you're waiting until you have that moment where you have that clarity, where you know, okay, this is what I need to do. Maybe there's more information that you need to gather before you make the decision. If you want to move on to a new job or start a new business, research that so you have the most information so that when you make your decision, you feel confident in it. If it's moving to a new area, it's like you research that area, you know, research all different things about that area. What are the positives? What are the negatives? Whatever that may be, that you feel confident that when you make this decision that, well, maybe I'm not quite ready for that now, but in a year I know what my goals are in order to reach that decision. I know that then in a year from now I'll revisit this and I will feel more confident and I will feel more secure in my decision, or yes, I'm ready for this now. Maybe things didn't turn out well in the past, but I definitely feel like this is your opportunity right now, that for someone, or there are some big opportunities. You know, this cup is being handed to you. This chance is there. Maybe it's not 100%, and that's why you're questioning it. You're like, oh, it's not 100%. I wanted it to be exactly perfect before I make this change. And like I said, it's about looking at the situation, weighing the negatives and positive, taking that rest, not jumping to a quick answer. You know, don't do a knee-jerk reaction where you're just responding to something. It's something that you need to think about and process first. And when you make that decision, you will have peace, and you will be, and the Tower represents the ending of old ways and then rebuilding something new with a stronger foundation. Feeling confident. You will feel confident in your decision with these positive changes that are coming in, and there won't be this disconnect. Like I said, I feel like it's something that's been on your mind for a while. You're not really sure. You've been going back and forth. You've been holding back, and you're ready to move forward. I almost feel like when I see these cards, it could be that there is a relationship that you want to move on from, that you've been thinking about. But I feel like it could be a relationship with a current job. It could be a relationship with a current location where you're living. It could be a relationship with a person. It could be a best friend, you know, a friend that maybe things aren't working out anymore between the two of you. But you've got the Tower and you've got the Eight of Cups. There's something that you are ready to let go of and move on with. I do feel like you're going to want to move forward. But you just need to be confident in your decision that you're making. And then you're ready to put the work in to make this happen. So it could be a breakup. Maybe you're ready to move on from a relationship. And you keep going back and forth. So for some of you, that could be maybe this relationship didn't turn out the way that you thought it was going to. You know, maybe this person changed. Maybe they were saying all of these things about how they were, but you saw that their actions were so different from what their words were saying. Their words are saying one thing and their actions are saying another thing. And you're like, wait a minute, hold on here. You know, what am I going to trust? Am I going to trust this person's words, or am I going to trust this person's actions? Like, their actions aren't following through. And that's the decision that you have to make, that, you know, if you want to move on. So I feel that for some of you, there is a breakup that's coming, that you're leaving a relationship, whatever type of relationship that is. For some of you, I feel like just maybe you're moving, or a new job or something like that. But it's taking that time to get all the information you need to be confident in your decision and know that this is a new start, that this is a fresh start. You're not really sure what direction you're headed into, but you know that this is something has to end, and then something is going to start. Because we started with the Death card, which is transition and transformation. There's some big changes coming for you. But I feel that it's positive changes coming in for you, something that's been long overdue. All right, let's see. What do I want to close out with? Maybe we'll try. Angel answers. Peaceful resolution. I feel like that's within yourself, like you finding that peace. Like, this is something that's been worrying you. This is something that's been bothering you. And you'll know when that time is right. I'm surprised that the High Priestess didn't come out, because that's the card I was feeling. Was that you will know in your gut when the time is right for you to work through this, to make those changes. And when it's time to reach out and let this person know, or this situation know, that it's time for you to change things up. But I feel that it says peaceful resolution. So I feel that it's something that's okay on both sides, or it's that, you know, that inner peace that you have, that you're moving in the right direction. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.